Alright YouTube, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Hitfilm Express and how to do some transitions, and there's 3 different ways that I'm going to show you in this video. Let's get into it.
Release the Kraken!
Alright, so you're here obviously to see how to do this. It's actually really easy. Once you see it, I'm going to show you 3 different methods, and it all depends how you want to have everything laid out. Let's just get straight to it. Obviously, you can set up Hitfilm Express however you want. You do not have to have it set up the way that I'm showing it here. I just got used to this, so that's what we're going to do. Now, let's drag in 3 different files here. So one of them here, the little tearing effect, which I thought was super cool. I was actually helping someone who commented here recently, Bulgarian George.
Yeah!
So these are just neat little effects that he has, and I'm just using one of the videos that I've made. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm going to show you 3 different ways. So the first one, if you don't want to work in a composite shot and you kind of want to just have it out here, I'm actually going to show you. When I say it's easy to do, I actually mean this. So let's just zoom right in. I'm going to place my video in here. Now, I wouldn't necessarily go from, say, this type of shot into this one with it, but I just kind of want to show how it's done. So over here in the effects side, if you type out transition, and let's just go with a linear wipe, you're going to drag and drop this right in between one video and the next. So what happens is, as it's doing whatever it's playing, you'll actually see how I have it going left to right, and it's just kind of swooping over. All you need to do to change that effect, if you look on the left here under controls, I can actually change the angle in which it comes in. So you see, let's actually put this more into the middle to make it easier here. So you can actually see which way it's coming in on. You can also do more of a feathered look, gives that little blend effect. I think it looks really cool. It's like a motion blur. So let's go bottom left to top right. So my video will literally just come in like so. Really easy. Now if I play this full speed, it's really quickly, or it's too quick. So there's really not much to see there. So that's how you can do one of the ways to do this. Oh, and maybe it's good to show, if you just click on the linear wipe, you can delete it. Alternatively, you can change how quick the effect happens. So you can kind of see it showing where it would be for both at that exact moment. So now, just one way to do it. The next way though, is instead of using the editor, you go ahead and you just hit new and choose composite shot. This gives you something to work with inside here. But let's do the composite shot way, because this is the way that I think is going to be more useful for a lot of us. You probably already have something animated out, so let's just use this once more. And let's say you want to have another video to be displayed under it. But if I just place it here and hit play, I still see the red. That doesn't help. That's not the effect we want to do. So there's one of 2 things you can do. On the left-hand side over here, if you hit effects and type out luminance key, drag and drop it, you can actually set different. Let's just do this. So if you look over here, and let's actually zoom in to show this, you'll see right where it's tearing, it's actually bleeding through, so it's showing everything underneath, and I don't like that look. Well, down over here under the threshold, you can change the level of it. So if I set a lower number, you'll actually see it barely does anything, only a 0.1. Maybe I go with a full 1, would mean get rid of everything. So what you do is just play around with the numbers. So let's just try 1.5. Still nothing. I already know the number. It's 0.31 with this one, but just to kind of show, so 0.25. Still nothing underneath. 0.29. We start to see some bleed through. But as soon as we do 0.31, now it fully works. And you can see as it goes through, it just tears off with it. That's exactly the effect you would be going for. You can also change how it's keying out. So right now it's key out darker. If I went with brighter, it literally flips everything. So depending what colors you're working with, that's one way to do this. You can also change the tolerance level. Let's just go straight 1, which as you see, it's just making things, I don't like that look. What happens if you go 0? Whoops. Well, you can't even do 0. You need at least a 0.1. Actually, 0.01. That's probably the effect that I'm going for. However, I'm going to show you another way. So let's say you didn't choose red and you kind of want to change everything with that. Well, over on the left side, under effects, instead of using luminance key, type out HUE and RGB, drag and drop it onto the video we want to remove the colors with. You'll see first we can choose the exact color, and it's kind of working, but if you look here, it's actually destroying some of that white. Well, down here under tolerance, if you set this number lower or higher, you'll actually see you can, ooh, that's way too far. You can change how much of the color is going to be changed. Now, obviously, even if I hit 0, it's getting rid of far too much of the white. You can also just set to RGB. This effect could work too. So down, instead of using HUE, because it's going to get rid of that, if we switch this to RGB, and then I change its tolerance level up, I should be able to remove this red you see right there where my mouse is pointing, and just do it in like 10s. Funny enough, I think that's almost, so if we zoom in here, we can see 10% is not perfect. Let's go 15. There's still a little bleed through, so let's go 20. Still a shade though, so let's go like 25. We're going to zoom out just to make sure it's not destroying anything else, which it's not. There's not even a huge change, but this is another way you can make that exact same thing work. Let's go ahead and hit play. Exact same thing. So we're going to view this once more in slow motion. With it on, and now slow motion with it off. Which means it's keying it out perfectly. Now maybe you want to have multiple effects, and it works in the exact same way. So when you're in the composite shot, whatever's the highest is what's always going to be displayed. So let's go ahead and just, so I'm going to show you a neat little trick here. If I drag and drop it here, just along the top in the composite shot side, rather than in the working field, you'll actually see it lined itself there. Now, yes, I can drag and drop, slide it over. However, if you drag and drop and place it up here, you'll see where the two lines intersect. Now it's placed exactly right there. And a neat effect too, because it's the exact same colors, let's just go ahead and hit slow motion play. It's just tearing it a different way. What I can do is on my other layer, that first one we did with that first tearing effect, I can actually click on HUE and RGB key, Control C to copy it, click over here and can do Control V, and it actually applies all the same effect. Done. And now if you look at this, you'll actually see we have that shadow still. So it's not even removing that. Let's go ahead and hit play and just see both effects. Super easy. Obviously, there's a whole lot more you can do with this. This was meant for just a very quick one. And it's fun just playing around and seeing how we do things. There will be more videos like this in the future. Sometimes they'll be longer, maybe even shorter. I don't know how I'm going to get much shorter than a 10-minute video. Truth be told, I don't know how to make short videos. No, it's probably going to be right around 10. But in all honesty, let's do more videos like this. So if you have any questions, feel free to message in the comment section. Thanks again, George there. That was fantastic. Or hit me up on Discord. I'll actually put links in that now going forward. We're going to see if we can get some people there. But as usual, everyone, until next time, take care.